Did you hear that? Neither did I. Both of them on their phones, not saying a word to each other. Let's face it, not only does everyone have a phone, but phones are consuming everyone's life, resulting in less face-to-face interactions. And while that is a problem, there's a bigger issue. What people are using on their phones. Social media, the focal point of smartphones. Social media has captivated our society. According to a report done by Statista, 79% of Americans use social media. 79%. When trying to figure out what made social media so bad, I first had to ask the question, why do so many kids use social media? I sat down with my sister and I asked her that question.
I think social media is a place for kids, especially to have fun. They can keep contact with their friends and maintain a good friendship by being able to text them. I think that it's a place where kids can be creative and they can show their talents. And if a girl posts an Instagram picture, it might feel nice for her to get a bunch of comments like, "Oh, you're so pretty" back, and it might make her feel good about herself. And yeah.
That's the issue, feeling good about yourself. Everyone wants to feel good about themselves, and social media allows for that to happen. One way social media allows for that to happen is through the number of likes on a post. The thought process is, the more likes, the better off I am. But what if you don't get a lot of likes on a post?
I think kids are so concerned with social media because a lot of kids think that it's like a sign of popularity, and most kids want to be popular. So the more likes they get, they think equals popularity. So if you don't get a lot of likes, they might think like, "Oh, she doesn't get a lot of likes, like she's not cool." And then if they have a lot of likes, they are more likely to have more friends, and it just makes them feel good.
But the number of likes on a post isn't the only thing. What about those pictures you see of your friends hanging out without you? What effect does that have on a person?
I feel like people would be upset when they don't get invited or put in a post because their friends didn't really think about them, or they'd get upset or mad because they weren't invited or thought about when they were inviting their friends. And I just think that's kind of bad friend move, or betrayal kind of, or being the people that have a sense of not worthiness.
So now that we know the issue, kids compare themselves to other kids on social media through the number of likes or pictures with their friends, and we know the effects they can have on these kids. Why does this all matter? What are the future implications on the negative effect social media can have?
You're 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and you're feeling bummed because of pictures you see or don't see on social media, and it brings you down. It affects your self-esteem, and that could last with you throughout your adulthood. I mean, you go to college and you don't even know how to interact with people socially because you're used to doing it on your phone, and you don't meet people, and and then you go to apply for a job and you have your low self-esteem. It stays with you. It's a negative effect. It can do a lot of damage to someone's confidence, someone's psyche. That's why it's important to handle that when they're still young. Remind these kids that your worth, your value is not in a like, it's not in a picture, it's not in a social media anything. It's in your human communications. It's in your interactions with people that you see in real life.
Now that we know that this problem not only plays a factor in the present, but in the future as well, we have to ask, what can we do to fix the problem? I feel that parents play a very big part in fixing this problem. I sat down with my mom to talk about this.
So it is something I worry about. I mean, I have a 15-year-old daughter who's impressionable and is on her phone a lot, and frankly, I need to limit her social or her screen time because I worry that she sees someone got likes and she didn't get as many likes, or, you know, someone's at someone's house and she's not there. It's a real concern as a parent. We didn't have that when I was young. I didn't know who was at whose house, and I guess I tried to limit her screen time, and also just build her up in real life, like encourage her to be her best self and not let little things get to her like likes. And, you know, she's a great person. And I hope I've raised her right to not let that stuff get to her, but it is a concern. I'm a parent.
The truth is, social media will still be part of our society for years to come, and these kids will have the same problems we do today. So it's important to not get so caught up in social media, maybe put the phone down every once in a while, to get an idea of who you really are and what your self-worth is.